So, und jetzt sind wir im Krankenhaus. Alles klar. Reden wir mal mit der
I am
Empfangsdame.
looking for a female officer who arrived yesterday with a gunshot wound.
You need to be a little more specific, honey.
Her name is Lewis. She is in a coma.
Second floor. Take the elevator.
Nimm den Aufzug. Okay, wenn der mich tragen kann.
My wife. She was with me when they started shooting. I'm sorry. Oh no. No.
So, auf in den zweiten Stock.
Sir, you're not allowed in there. That's the VIP section of the hospital.
But there's so much room in there, and we're all cramped up in this little space.
Sir, please calm down.
Okay. Hätte ja sein können, dass ich hier irgendwas machen kann. Du hast nicht geantwortet und ich wollte dir unbedingt sagen, dass der Polizist wieder da war. Er hat Pralinen für sie hinterlassen und mich gebeten, niemandem zu sagen, dass sie von ihm sind. Das ist so süß. Oh, weich. Ich bin gespannt, ob seine knuffigen Annäherungsversuche erwidert werden sollte. Die arme Polizisten aus ihrem Koma erwachen. Der Kerl scheint nett zu sein, abgesehen von dem schrecklichen Haarschnitt. Okay. Ja. Also, ich muss sagen, manchmal nervt es. Also, man hat wirklich sehr, sehr viele Ruckler hier im Spiel. Ich weiß nicht, warum, wieso, weshalb das so ist. Und das ist ein bisschen nervig. Okay.
Hey, Murphy. She's right in here.
Another visitor? She's in a stable condition. You know, some think that people in her state can hear what's happening around them even if they don't respond. Why don't you try talking to her? Now, I'll leave you two alone.
Ja, lass uns mal allein, damit wir so ein bisschen rumknutschen können hier.
Hello, Lewis. Allow me to update you on our case. I know you would hate to be behind on the investigation. I found Officer Briggs. He is dead. Wendell Antonowski has the street vultures collecting bodies. His intent is not clear. I opened your present. It helped. Thank you. I could really use your advice, Lewis.
Take the body downstairs.
But there's no more room in the morgue.
Didn't you hear someone stole a bunch of bodies over the weekend?
A corpse thief? What is this world coming to?
Lewis, you always find a way to help.
So. Kann ich denn die Karte oder so hier hinlegen? Genesungskarte? Nein. Weil ich hatte ja die Genesungskarte, ne?
I'll keep her safe. Don't you worry about her.
Ah ja, du machst das schon. Bin ich von überzeugt. So. Das Leichenschauhaus aufsuchen. Ab in den Keller. Wo soll es auch sonst sein?
What's her blood pressure?
Oh.
I've got 40 pow.
Course VFib. Okay, we gotta shock him.
Let's get the ambu bag.
Stand clear. Shock him.
Clear.
All right, no pulse. Let's go intracardiac epinephrine.
Okay, everybody, clear.
Stand clear. All right, I think that's all we can do. Let's call it. What's the time?
6:15.
Um 6:15 Uhr sind wir gestorben, ja? Okay. Gut zu wissen. So.
Robocop, what a surprise.
Hört sich aber nicht so an.
I'm guessing you're here about the missing bodies? No one from the police has come to talk to us yet. I suppose you're preoccupied with the living rather than the dead.
Tell me about the case.
Usually, we're pretty packed. There are even some bodies that have been here since Christmas. But a couple of nights ago, someone broke into the hospital and
30
stole
Leichen
30
gestohlen.
of them.
Okay.
It's been a blessing in disguise, really. We've got so many unclaimed bodies that I feel like I'm starting to form relationships with them.
Is there any link between the bodies?
Actually, there is. Our thieves were very picky. All of the corpses had their brains intact. They didn't take a single corpse that had documented brain trauma. I've got to say, they were very thorough.
Anything else?
That's it for me, but talk to the security guard in the lobby. He should know more. Now that I'm looking at you, didn't I work on you? I recognize that jawline.
Ja, das kann sein, dass du an mir gearbeitet hast. Auf jeden Fall Leichen ohne Hirntrauma, also intaktem Gehirn. Das kann ja eigentlich dann nur OCP gewesen sein, die weitere Robocops oder diese komischen anderen Roboter da bauen und bauen möchten. Aber wie gesagt, ich sehe, glaube ich, auch in den Videos, auch zwischen diesen Filmsequenzen, wenn das Bild wechselt, immer wieder so Fehler. Das ist schon ein bisschen komisch, ne?
Finally, I've been calling you guys for the past 2 days.
Und dass da immer noch kein Update rausgekommen ist bei dem Spiel, was jetzt letztendlich schon seit 3 Monaten raus ist.
Sure, I know I'm just a security guard, but I know how you operate. I've seen the shows, so let me break it down for you the way you'd understand. I estimate the incident occurred at around 300 hours. Multiple perps entered the GMH from the east and then proceeded to the BLE. Then most likely used the EFS to get down to the MORGUE.
What can you tell me about the perps?
We caught their leader.
You caught him? Where is he?
Oh, I mean on camera. There it is.
Kamera hat sie in der
Caucasian male, late 40s, dapper dresser, if I can say so myself.
That was very helpful. Thank you for your cooperation.
No problem. Just because I don't have a badge or a service weapon or a cruiser and partner or even a bulletproof vest, that doesn't mean that I can't be of help to the police.
Naja. Du bist der Beste. So, Krankenhaus verlassen. Gebiet verlassen. Ich weiß ja nicht, ob es hier irgendwelche Nebenmissionen gab. Keine Ahnung. Aber auf jeden Fall gehen wir da jetzt mal raus. Und dann fahren wir wieder ins Polizeirevier, so wie es aussieht.
Good to see you in one piece, Robo. Mr. Becker wasn't happy when he heard about your little trip to Highland Park. But between you and me, what you did was quite impressive. Maybe it wasn't an authorized mission, but it can still give us an idea of how your systems are holding up. So, let's see how you did.
Mhm. Schauen, wie wir abgeschnitten haben. Auf jeden Fall habe ich 1 bis 2 Nebenmissionen nicht gemacht. Ja, und die Geheimnisse der Bikers, das habe ich nicht gemacht. Alle OCP-Truhen habe ich nicht gefunden. Herausforderung habe ich nicht gewonnen. Naja, okay, diesmal gibt es nur ein B. Alles klar. Aber trotzdem 3 Fertigkeitspunkte. Mal schauen, was wir damit anfangen können.
Thank you for your cooperation. What's all the commotion?
Was haben wir hier? Aufgabe abgeschlossen. Ein Fax. Was haben wir denn jetzt hier? Platine des ED 209 nehmen. Okay. Die Störung untersuchen. Wie kann ich die Störung untersuchen? So, jetzt will ich mal eben gucken. Fertigkeiten. Also, ich denke mal, Gesundheit. Die Technik ist nicht ganz unwichtig. Ja. Die Panzerung ist, glaube ich, auch nicht allzu unwichtig. Es gibt aber auch so viele Punkte, ne, die man machen könnte, theoretisch. Was ist denn jetzt los hier? Voll der
You all know the
Aufstand.
procedure by now. Officer Cecil will gather Briggs' belongings and deliver them to the family. They asked for a small funeral, so I expect everyone to give the family space.
Briggs was one of us. We should at least do something to honor him.
Best thing we can do is get those butchers that did this to him. I want to see everyone in the briefing room in 10 minutes. Now back to work.
Hey, Murphy. You've been to the hospital, haven't you? How's Lewis?
Unconscious, but stable.
She'll pull through. I'm sure of it.
It's time to hold OCP accountable. This can't keep happening.
Relax, Kaplan.
He's not wrong.
How many more of us have to end up in the hospital or a morgue before we do something?
It's like Sarge said, we need to get the guy who did it, so maybe let's focus on that? Speaking of which, there's someone who might know something. There's a guy in the jail that wants to talk to you, Robo.
Da ist jemand im Gefängnis, der mit mir sprechen möchte. Naja, wir sehen uns. So. Dann gehen wir aber doch mal da runter. Wenn er schon mit mir sprechen möchte.
Welcome back, Robo. You have a minute? First of all, I wanted to say I'm sorry that I hesitated back at that steel mill. I already filed a report on the incident to Mr. Becker.
Fucking rad.
As I was writing it, I'd noticed a lot of opportunities to better myself. But considering that was our first mission together, it wasn't all bad, right?
You helped plenty.
Loben wir ihn doch einfach
Still a
mal.
long way to go. I've been getting to know different aspects of being a cop, and there's one thing that I keep underperforming at. It's shooting. Would you mind showing me how you practice at the range?
Yes,
Okay.
practice makes perfect. Let us not waste any more time.
You want to go now? Yeah, great. Let's go.
Okay. Jetzt muss ich nochmal an den Schießstand. Mit dem Vogel. Alles klar.
I love the smell of this room. Should we start?
Mindestens
First,
15
I wanna watch
Punkte
you practice.
erzielen. Okay. Das sollte man schaffen.
Can I comment now?
No.
I can't help myself. That was awesome.
We are not done yet.
Right. This has to be some sort of record.
It is not.
So, mit dem Fokus läuft es auch ganz gut. So. Ich muss nachladen. Oh, es geht weiter. Ich dachte schon, ich hätte verkackt. So, 257.
Next time, do it quietly.
Hui.
Eliminate distractions. Being overeager is one of them.
Ah, so that's the actual lesson. Now I get it.
Is your service weapon properly prepared?
I was issued this old gun and serviced it according to the manual.
I will try it out.
Sure thing. There you go.
Okay. Also, nur so zur Info. Es gab nochmal Trophäen für 200 und 250 Punkte. Und deswegen war das ganz gut, dass ich das jetzt geschafft habe. Oh, yo. Schießt ja voll daneben.
Is everything okay?
14 Punkte.
Your service weapon is broken.
I calibrated it. I did everything the manual said.
It is beyond repair. They must have issued it to you by mistake.
Huh. I don't think that's entirely true. Other cops give me a hard time because Mr. Becker hired me to monitor you. But I guess that's the way it has to be.
No sulking in uniform. You are a cop.
And a cop gets things done. Okay, I'll get another service weapon. Thank you, Robo.
Mach das. Alles klar. So, dann haben wir das auf jeden Fall erledigt. Haben da auch nochmal unsere Erfolge geholt. Ganz praktisch. So.
There's my favorite law enforcement officer.
Ah, da ist doch hier unser Informant. Der
Why
da
are
im
you
Knast
in
sitzt.
this cell?
I come here to think sometimes, and the food is better than in the soup kitchen.
Okay, das Essen ist besser. Alles klar.
That is resourceful.
Why, thank you. I try very hard to not try at all. But seriously, I was hoping to see you. I heard what happened to Briggs. After everything he did for me, I'll do whatever I can to help you catch that Wendell guy. He seems pretty good at pitting people against each other. Maybe I'll find some of his dissatisfied customers who'd be willing to talk to me.
It could be dangerous.
You kidding? On the streets, I'm a samurai. Well, with Briggs dead, it probably makes me more of a...
You are not a Ronin.
Yeah, okay. Just remember, if you need anything, I'm your guy.
Alles klar. Er ist mein Mann, wenn ich irgendwas brauche. So. Und dann jetzt ab zum Besprechungsraum. So. Gibt es denn hier noch irgendwas? Irgendjemand, der Hilfe braucht? Oder irgendeine andere Nebenmission? Ich weiß es nicht. Sieht jetzt gerade nicht so aus.
Not again. Why am I always the one that has to do it? It's not fair.
Okay, der hat irgendwas.
What is it, officer?
Huh? I didn't realize I was talking out loud. It's just that I need to hang Briggs's picture on the memorial wall. It's just a lot. Hey, would you be so kind and help me? All you have to do is find Briggs's photo in the database and print it out. Just make sure to hang it straight. Otherwise, I won't hear the end of it from Sarge.
Also die Missionen sind jetzt nicht allzu fordernd in der Hinsicht, aber naja, gut. So, jetzt muss ich wieder runter, oder was? Foto von Officer Briggs drucken. Also wie gesagt, das ist alles so ein bisschen easy gemacht, das ist nicht wirklich herausfordernd oder so. Und aber es gibt halt Punkte dafür und deswegen machen wir es einfach mal. Weil ihr habt ja gesehen, wie viele Fähigkeiten es gibt. Und deswegen machen wir das jetzt. Um auf jeden Fall diese Punkte auch zu bekommen. Auch wenn die Nebenmission, wie gesagt, das ist jetzt nichts allzu Interessantes. Aber dennoch machen wir es. So.
In other news, Mayor Kuzak suffers another humiliation during his mayoral campaign.
Thanks, Murphy. I still need to go get his stuff, so I'm gonna take care of the desk, but could you get his belongings from his locker?
Okay. Noch ist die Mission nicht abgeschlossen. Okay, der Schmidt ist auf der anderen Seite. machen wir das doch mal wieder zu, ne? Wir wollen das ja auch anständig hinterlassen hier.
You can put everything in the box. I'll make sure his family gets it. You know, I usually do all of this alone, and it doesn't get any easier no matter how many times I do it. But having you share this responsibility with me, it actually helped. Thank you, Murphy.
Sehr, sehr gerne. So. Also wie gesagt, das ist nichts Besonderes, aber wir brauchen die Erfahrungspunkte bei so vielen Fähigkeiten, die wir haben und haben können. Ist das, glaube ich, nicht verkehrt, das alles zu machen, was wir finden. Ein paar Nebenmissionen, ja, das sieht man ja immer, haben wir anscheinend nicht gemacht. Deswegen
Thanks to Robocop's
fehlt da schon so ein bisschen was.
we finally have something concrete.
At your service.
Wendell Antonowski struck a deal with the street vultures at Highland Park.
A place where, for some reason, we weren't supposed to go.
Be that as it may, we're on the lookout for anyone from this biker gang. We also know what he's looking for.
Yeah, dead bodies.
Dead bodies whose brains are still intact, to be precise.
Wow, that's even more messed up. Why would he need them?
We'll get to the whys, but for now we need to focus on catching Spike. He's our connection to Wendell Antonowski. Since they know we're onto them, I'm expecting them to be in hiding.
They're not hiding. Put on Channel 9.
What in the hell?
I repeat, OCP Bank is being robbed by the
Die Bank
notorious
wird
street
ausgeraubt.
vultures. We'll keep trying to get closer for a better view.
All right, everyone pack up. I want you all to be at SWAT's disposal.
Sergeant, am I back on the case?
I don't think Becker will give me grief if I let you go save OCP's money. You're reinstated. Everyone, move out!
Im Eiltempo. So. Okay, diesmal muss ich zumindest nicht alleine zur Garage latschen. Das kostet ein bisschen, oder hätte ein bisschen Zeit gekostet. Und so geht's eigentlich. Aber die Rampe hätten sie auch nicht steiler bauen können, oder? Die aus der Garage führt.
Oh, look at that. One of the cops was actually bothered to show up. No need, SWAT's got it covered.
What is the situation?
Vultures came up with the great idea of robbing the OCP bank. They've got hostages, and they claim there's a bomb. They must be crazy to think that OCP will just let them leave with their money.
Was there any sighting of Spike?
Not yet. But I'm sure they wouldn't pull such a stunt without their leader.
What is the plan?
Let me make this clear. It's SWAT's plan. You're no part of it.
Then you are going to need a new plan.
Ah, da ist auch wieder diese Reporterin. Naja. Ganz schlau.
With this buggy brain of yours, you think you still remember how to put the heat on them scumbags?
I prefer to serve justice cold.
Uiuiui. Das war mal wieder ein Spruch.